Hi guys, welcome back to the Brief Life Lessons YouTube channel. And today I want to talk about, do politicians truly have your best interest in mind? And at this point, you should just go ahead and like the video because you are looking at an awesome poster with red, white, and blue dinosaurs on it. So if you don't learn anything, you're still getting to look at great content. I'll kick things off with this quote from Thomas Sowell, who says, "No one will really understand politics until they understand that politicians are not trying to solve our problems, they are trying to solve their own problems, of which getting elected and re-elected are number one and number two. Whatever is number three is far behind." So obviously there's a number of directions I could go with this video at this point, but looking at politicians' own problems, I decided to hone in on this, the Stock Act, the Stop Trading on Congressional Knowledge Act, which was signed into law by President Obama. Now, the intent of this act was to stop insider trading. The stipulations below said that all securities transactions with a value of more than $1,000 must be made public within 45 days of the transaction date. So we're asking our politicians to disclose their securities trades. We're asking for transparency as the public. We're asking them that they don't use information that's made exclusively known to them in order to receive an unfair benefit in the stock market. The 5 individuals listed below notoriously violated this act. They violated this act during the time of COVID-19, which there were great opportunities to make money with insider information at that point. And in addition, they benefited from trades made during the beginning of the Ukraine war, Russia's invasion of Ukraine. But all in all, 59 members of Congress have violated this act. That was published recently by Business Insider, and I'll link that article in the description if you guys want to take a further look. The politician's average salary is $174,000. Why am I saying that? Well, we know that people have violated this act. What's the penalty? There's your look at it. $200. $200 is the penalty for violating these securities transactions laws that hope to prevent and stop insider trading and securities fraud. Now this $200 on that $174,000 salary, that's the equivalent of a 0.11% penalty against their salary. This is the equivalent of a $55 penalty on someone with a $50,000 a year salary. So this is not a very steep penalty that these people are taking on whenever they use insider information for transactions that can net them tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, when the common man is convicted as an inside trader, his penalty is 20 years in prison and $5 million in fines. Now again, the people in power, it's a $200 fine, but for the common man to, not abide by this law, it's 20 years in prison and $5 million in fines. So I just want that perspective to really sink in. The Stock Act is a great veil of cover. By having this act that stops insider trading, the perception to the public is that politicians don't trade insider trades. But really, a lot of people don't look past the act at the penalty behind it. The penalty being so minor, only $200, that's the equivalent of a speeding ticket. To say that that's the penalty for someone in power for this type of action, but the penalty for the common man is much steeper, that should bring you into a point of questioning, asking, do politicians really have my best interest in mind? And I'll leave with this George Bernard Shaw quote. He says, "He knows nothing and he thinks he knows everything. That points clearly to a political career." So I just thought that was a fun quote to end with. And again, Does anything even matter anymore? You should be asking that question to yourself when you look at politicians' decision making. You should be asking, does this matter, and why is it being put into place, and is it going to best serve me, or is it just going to benefit the people in power? If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. Leave me a comment down below letting me know why you did or did not like the video so that I can improve. And consider hitting that subscribe button and the bell icon if you are looking forward to more content like this. Thanks a lot and have a great day.